Hi, we're Group 4 with Kelvin, Hank, Jonathan, Jeff, Miru, and Yanjun. Today's subject video will be about warfare, especially on the topic of insurgency.
Insurgency is defined as the quality or state of being insurgent, specifically a condition of revolt against the government that is less than an organized revolution and that is not recognized as a belligerency.
You've probably heard of examples of insurgencies on the news. For example, there are ISIS and Taliban in Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. Another case is with the separatists in eastern Ukraine that are fighting against the Ukrainian government.
From these recent cases, we can see how information technology plays an increasingly important role in the conflict between the insurgents and the government. Let's see what people think about this.
I believe any social media platform would be a powerful and useful tool to insurgents, and the use of social media and the internet basically promotes and amplifies a trend.
There are companies out there who try to build software to try to fight insurgencies. On top of that, just the use of surveillance and more modern tracking capabilities, their states can leverage these technologies to locate and track insurgencies.
Through information technology, insurgents can leverage it for organizing their movements and spreading information as well as misinformation. Information technology also enables new ways for insurgents to fight against the state through cyber attacks.
For example, ISIS uses online platforms to garner and organize support around the world. By using public relations, recruitment, and propaganda in virtual space such as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, ISIS organizes global terrorism activities, recruits foreign agents, and creates new terrorist cells around the world. For example, the Al Hayat Media Center is an online platform that is known as the media wing of ISIS. They contain speeches and video clips designed to radicalize a Western audience. Pro-ISIS hackers have also managed to deface US government websites in order to deliver their messages.
The EU's law enforcement agency is taking on Islamic State's PR machine. Islamists have been getting the upper hand online and have been recruiting thousands of foreigners for months. Now, Europol is...
In 2011, there were a series of protests in the Middle East called the Arab Spring. Social media like Facebook, Twitter, and SMS played an important role to facilitate these protests, and the protesters sent their messages of revolution using these websites. The social media helps to link of activists and to spread expansion of people to take actions against their governments.
In the case of the Ukrainian conflict in 2014, pro-separatist cyber activists performed DDoS attacks, website defacements, and malware infection via spear phishing, causing serious damage to government equipment through the cyber attacks. Propaganda campaigns were also active online, with both sides claiming the other sides to be committing war crimes, such as when the civilian Malaysian airliner MH17 was shot down over the conflict zone.
Information technology has completely changed the way of tracking down insurgents in recent years. Authorities are now using artificial intelligence software and surveillance systems to predict and prevent insurgencies. For example, the facial recognition sunglasses has helped Chinese police to capture 7 suspects wanted in major cases, as well as 26 individuals traveling under false identities. With more than 170 million CCTV cameras across the country, experimenting Chinese authorities were able to locate and apprehend a BBC reporter in just 7 minutes with the help of its powerful surveillance system and facial recognition technology. Authorities are able to monitor and prevent insurgency through social media and cellular network as well. For example, Europol, the European Police Agency, has worked with social media companies to identify and take down accounts that are associated with extremists and ISIS.
However, while governments are able to use IT to combat insurgencies, many are also concerned that the same technology will become an invasion of privacy and human rights. Without proper regulations, governments can analyze and record our personal lives at will without any repercussion. This can lead to abuse of power by corrupt government officials who may use surveillance technology for purposes other than national security, or use as tools of suppression by oppressive regimes. So it appears that information technology has a mixed impact on insurgency. On one hand, it has empowered insurgents to organize and spread their movement, as well as exposing new ways to attack the state. On the other hand, information technology has also enabled new ways for states to monitor, identify, and deal with the insurgents that threatens state authority and security, but at the cost of the privacy and rights of the citizens. Will this lead to a safer and more peaceful world? We certainly hope so, but only time will tell.